What's up, party people? It is time to watch The Flash. It's Tuesday night, and tonight's very important because tonight, Team Flash finds out what Nora is up to. So we're going to turn this camera around, and we're going to watch The Flash live with you. Let's do this. What's up, nerd family?
Trust me, you wouldn't believe me when I told you. We made an arrangement. We cure him and then Grace.
That is a new timeline struggling to break through. Something big is coming.
What's going on? If Cicada doesn't exist anymore, who is that? I've missed you, Uncle Orville.
Something went wrong. We got Dwyer, we gave him the cure, this should all be over. But another cicada showed up, took Dwyer and the dagger. Ron, did you hear what I said? Another cicada showed up.
I know.
Who is that?
I have no idea.
You said manipulating the timeline would stop Cicada. You said you knew what you were doing.
I know what I said.
You know what I said? I was wrong.
I was very wrong.
What do we do? What do we do now?
I can't help you anymore. I'll run her.
You have to help me.
Nope.
11 minutes.
It's too late.
There's got to be something we can do. You have to help.
There's only one thing left to do.
Uh-oh.
Tell your father.
Yeah. What's up, Thomas?
Everything.
Oh, it's gonna get good, as Ezra Miller would say.
Your lungs healing. It'll take a while for you to get the rest of your strength back, but don't worry. I'll take care of you. Like you took care of me.
Who are you? Grace.
Hi, Uncle Orville.
Well, you were.
A 10-year-old girl in a coma. Eventually, that girl at the hospital wakes up. She grows older, and she becomes me.
Here from the future. Like Flash's daughter.
I came back here to work with you again,
What's up, William?
and I remember everything you taught me, Uncle Orville. Now get some rest.
Wait,
The question is, how did she get there?
where are we?
No one will find you while I'm gone. There's noodles in the pantry if you're hungry. And ice cream.
Where are you going?
To take care of something important.
You know who that is, don't you? The actress? She's the lady who played the crazy girl who loves Clark
Yeah,
on Smallville.
yeah, I knew she looked familiar
She's playing crazy here too.
because she plays it well.
She plays crazy really well.
And Dr. Ambrose never talked about her
Yeah,
relationship
she's
with
the one who
the
teleport.
She never really talked about anything. After
got
her
Clark to
fiance
marry
died,
her?
she
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
quite the same.
How so?
Angry, withdrawn. Only time she seemed happy was when she was with that girl in the coma.
Can you think of anything that might help us find Dwyer?
I'm sorry, detective.
Okay, if you come up with anything, could you give me a call, please? Thank you.
Somebody's got to know something.
Everyone we've talked to is telling the truth. I think Amber
Purse was the only one working with Dwyer.
Well, look, we'll pour over the files at CCPD. Maybe we missed something. We'll let you know if we come up with anything, all right? You okay?
I just, don't know what to do.
Yeah, me neither. We've hit walls before, though. We'll figure it out.
All right. Nora was not that's
Here it
not
comes.
boring, banality, boring. Come on. I know you're working with someone, but no names. Clara girl.
Hey, this cortex isn't gonna clean itself, you know.
Nice table. Liking the new digs.
Well, technically they're old digs, but I guess there is an upside to remodeling after an attack.
Did you guys find anything?
Well, I put out an article, but none of my readers have seen Dwyer or this new cicada.
I talked to Earl Cox, all my contacts. Nothing.
How long till the satellite can scan for dark matter?
How about now?
Right. If this new cicada even has traceable dark matter. I mean, we've seen cicada never do things that we've not seen before, right?
Yeah, I mean, he can dampen powers, he can control the dagger just like Dwyer, but it's, I don't know, it's also like...
Like he could take control of us.
Let's hope Caitlin can figure that out at the Tannhauser site while we figure out where he is. We got a Starchives asset in Collins Woods.
Starchives, what this is?
Well, it's a place where we house everything Flash-related, prototypes, super suits, I mean, everything since day one.
And the alarm is going off because...
Because somebody just stole something from us. Something really, really not good. You guys at the Starchives yet?
Well, you just got here.
No sign of forced entry.
Say that.
Or overhead lighting, apparently.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's a vacuum.
Okay, keep looking.
Well, remind me again, what we're looking for?
It's like a huge round glass bubble.
Give me like that.
Think of Jurassic Park?
Yeah, we found it.
Bronze Times here, you sure?
What do you mean, am I sure?
Pretty sure.
I'm looking right at it. Why?
Because we're looking right at it, too.
They're looking at it too. Listening to.
So it's here, and it's in the Starchives at the same time?
Somebody stole the plans and made a duplicate.
Not exactly.
Guys, cue up Operation Shazam.
Ready?
One scratch on two different time spheres.
Or one scratch on one time sphere.
It's impossible. Unless...
Unless it's the same one.
It is the same one. This is our time sphere.
Which shows up here at the same time that someone who looks like Cicada kidnaps Orville and Dwyer. It's not a coincidence.
Not you,
So
Marty.
whoever kidnapped Dwyer...
It's a Cicada from the future.
That's
Cicada.
one.
Cicada used it to come back.
You move, I shoot.
That was dumb.
Commercial, we can talk about it. Holy crap. That was awesome so far.
Yeah.
We're 10 minutes in. The time sphere, so we know now how she got back.
Yep.
She used the time sphere from the future.
Reverse Flash says, because he's only got 11 minutes left for whatever that means, said there's only one thing you can do, tell your father everything. Okay.
Sherlock decoded her journal.
I hasn't found Earbard's name yet.
No, but something's gonna come of that. Basically, I did see the preview where basically he presses her for the information. That basically she comes and tells him like a little bit, and then he ends up pressing her. Sherlock basically kind of presses her for it because he figures out who it is.
Thank you, Daddy.
You can't have my food, dude. And then Project Shazam.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Caleb, he goes, I see what you did there, CW.
I see what you did. I see what you did. How many of you guys are going to see Shazam this Saturday night for the preview? We are going, and we will do a full review. We'll do a non-spoiler review. Excuse me, a non-spoiler review. So don't worry.
Because it doesn't come out for another 2 weeks.
Yeah, because it doesn't come out for
We
2 more
won't
weeks.
ruin it until you guys see it.
But all you have to do is go to fandango.com.
William said me and Braden are.
Awesome, and I figured
Thomas Dank said I am.
that's awesome. If you don't know how to do that, Fandango has a special event this Saturday night or this Saturday. There's a couple usually at each location, but I figured that it would cost something to get on their VIP thing, but it's not. You just go, you sign up with an email, you get to go see the movie, and you pay. It's like I think for us it was like 10 something per ticket. But
Caleb said she better tell Barry first, otherwise she's gonna be, in the words of Sebulba, deep doo doo.
Use in a deep doo doo.
Then William said, "I'm so excited to see the real Captain Marvel."
Oh, I know. Me too.
Captain Marvel.
I'm gonna post a little picture of something I did today. I had some fun today. I made a couple videos. Isaac and I made a little Flash video earlier. I tried to get it uploaded before we went live, but I was literally, we would have been like 2 minutes late with the live stream, and I was like, no, because I don't want to miss any of tonight's episode.
Yeah.
So I just stopped. We're back. No, now we're not.
It says even
the
plays
Supergirl
Roblox
thing.
said obviously Orlin Dwyer's niece took the bubble thingy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's a commercial for Supergirl with
This Sunday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Short Luther. Here we go.
It was him, wasn't it? The other cicada.
I didn't know what hit him.
You said he was after a cold case file?
Are any of them digitized?
Not yet. But the only way to figure out what's missing is to see what's still here.
I mean, I could help with that.
All right, everybody, clear out. CSI needs to see.
Hey, by the way, this might not be our only lead. Do you remember that time sphere that we built for Thrawn?
That big hamster ball thing?
Someone stole one in the future to come here. For what, our cicada copycat?
That makes sense. I can't even believe I just said that. Okay, son, you're on.
Yep. Okay, I went through everything. There was indeed one file missing. And thank you. It is from 2017. That's it.
All right, I'll do some digging to see why this was so important. They had to cut a hole in the wall.
I'll help.
Not your food, Daddy.
Are you sure you want to do this? I mean, this is a big deal. Like, not Penny's boat kind of big deal. Okay.
Oh yeah, we haven't really
Look,
seen
when
much of this.
you and I are officially in a relationship.
Social media official.
Larry, my usual. It's Jason.
Ralph, what
Good to see Dibney
are you
back.
doing here?
Same as you. Taking a break from saving the old world. Look at you two. I'm love. So, K-Dog, when are you gonna meet the group?
The group?
Yeah, the squad, the team, the gang.
Hey, we're actually in the middle of a date here.
Actually, we're at the end of a date, babe. I have that gig.
Oh, right. Your Easter thing, you have to go. She has to go.
Oh, Cisco, I'm supposed to tell you that Barry wanted to talk to you. Probably could have texted that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, Easter bunny photos aren't gonna take themselves. It's kind of a bottom of the barrel photography gig, but gotta start somewhere, right?
Totally.
Anywhere but here. Why don't I walk you out?
Oh, okay.
No.
Here, lay down.
Now. Now. Lay down. Get down.
Damn it, Larry.
Still Jason.
No. No. Lay down.
Voilà, voilà. Let's see what we got here. Dawn's time sphere.
What are you doing, Sherlock?
Go.
Joyko. Well, I'm pursuing a new lead to identify the mystery cicada.
Well, if you needed information about the time sphere, you could have just asked.
Well, that's right. No memory can be deceiving, especially for a regular human. No, I prefer a primary source.
No, it's on.
And this new lead, were you pursuing it last night, too?
That's right.
And all last weekend?
That's right. I'm working very hard to get what I want.
Joe traced the file that our new cicada took. There was a meta attack here 2 years ago. 2 people died, and the meta was never ID'd. So this new cicada might be going after this meta. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I buy?
Well, we're not exactly sure. All the street cameras were destroyed by the explosion.
The original ATM was too fried to recover any data. For real? Yeah. Well, I'm out. I can't vibe a crime scene that does not exist.
Place is
Literally
wonderful.
does not exist. I mean, even this ATM is like brand spanking new. This concrete is. It still has scorch marks on it. Hold this.
He's got your ATM card.
What'd you see? The victims. They were Grace Gibbons' parents.
Grace's mindscape, she saw herself as Cicada.
And another cicada shows up, targeting her parents' killing.
It has to be her. The new Cicada is Grace Gibbons.
From the future. Time travel sucks.
Grace was wrong.
Hi, Omar. Welcome from Venezuela. Good to have you with us.
It's your parents' murder file?
Do you see what they did? Nothing. 3 witnesses saw a woman in a hoodie leave the scene, but did Central City's finest put out a search party or an APB? No. They thought it sounded like a job for the Flash.
I look at this debris from the scene. It looks like a chemical burn.
It's not a chemical burn. It's charred dark matter residue. We can track the meta who left it.
How?
I can't track an exact real-time location, but I can get close. Found her.
Grace, what are you doing?
What up, MC
The
trolling?
time I'm from, their plague spreads across the world unchecked, unabated. But now that I'm here with you, we can change that. The mission can succeed.
What mission?
Ours. To kill every last metahuman. Starting with the rat bastard who killed my parents.
How much you want to bet he's the one who stops her?
Yeah, think Orland's gonna have to end up talking her into taking the cure like how he did.
Even Plays also said, why do I feel like Sherlock is a metahuman?
You know, I wondered that myself.
Yeah.
That like that's how his brain is like so able to process everything so quickly.
Like how Barry can like remember everything really fast and obtain information really fast.
Yep.
Because of his powers.
Yep. Mr. Tipper, it is good, sir. It is good. What's up, LTech 12? Good to see you all. Omar again, welcome to you from Venezuela. It's cool to have you here.
So I was giving Tipper the way that we make them.
oh, you're giving him the recipe?
It's because it's super simple. If we can have it after what we went through,
there you go.
You can do that.
It's good and good for you, ish.
What's up, Justin?
Isaac, what's the best Nintendo Switch games do you recommend to play?
Games or game? Games. One for sure is Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty sure I said that one last week. Smash Bros. I thought you said last week that you were getting that, or somebody said that. Yeah, 2K is really good and runs really well on it. Yeah, and the Switch also has a lot of free games on there. What else is there?
Where's from Ireland? That's so cool.
If you really like Mario and you play it on the Wii U, there's the New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. And they keep on porting a bunch of games over from the Wii U that weren't really super popular. And they've pretty much gotten a second chance on Switch and got really popular.
Chicken Nugget says, I really like Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, that was another really good one. It took me a while to beat that, but then the ending is really good.
Omar, thank
you. Caleb, I'm not trying to be too hard on Charlie. Charlie would probably make a better Lex Luthor. he didn't play Charlie on 2.5 Men. He played who did he play? What was his name, Tiff? Do you remember?
No.
Yeah, Alan. His name was Alan on 2.5 Men. Yeah, Charlie was Charlie Sheen. But I get your sentiment. I just didn't like. All the writing was really good in that Supergirl episode. I don't want to say anything because Tiffany hasn't seen it yet, but I watched it specifically because I have decided I can't watch Supergirl every week anymore. It's too much. But I watched the episode, and you know what? I felt fine walking right into that episode. Didn't feel like I missed a thing. First of all, but also the writing was great. The callbacks to other Lex Luthors were awesome. But he just did not convince me that he was Lex Luthor. There was just something missing from his performance. You know, the little twist at the end, all that stuff was great. But yeah, it just didn't do it for me.
Irvin Cruz said Supergirl is trash.
Thank you, Skyfrost. Who said that?
Irving Cruz.
Irving, yeah, that's pretty much what it's become, unfortunately. And I want to love it so bad because Superman is my
favorite hero.
That's my favorite hero.
It always has.
And so the Super family is just part of that. It's an extension of that. And so I want so bad for that show to be good. And they just write it right into the ground and just alienate everybody who doesn't. Look, there's a lot of these conspiracies and everything all over, YouTube about, SJWs and, like all these arguments about all that stuff. And I try not to get into all that stuff, but seriously, I don't mind characters having political opinions or political leanings or whatever.
I would agree with him.
But that show just beats you literally over the head with just one way of thinking, and if you don't
Cicada 2 is really Grace from the future,
back
and
to
she's
the
trying to
show.
get
Sorry, it
revenge
looked like
on the
another
meta
commercial.
that murdered her parents, and that killer meta is here.
We'll get back to
Cisco
that.
saw the last pin that was entered into the ATM. The card belongs to Vicky and John Boland.
We already went by their house, and a neighbor said they were having a party here.
I think this is them.
Excuse me, sir. Detective Joe West, we're from CCPD. Are you Mr. John Boland?
I am. How can I help you?
What's going on? Sorry to be rude, but we're in the middle of a party.
This won't take long. Do you remember using an ATM on Kingswell and 42nd around May 4th, 2017?
There was an explosion that day. We think a metahuman might have been involved.
Why don't you and Elle start gathering the kids for a team photo? I'll talk to the nice officers. Okay. I can't believe you found me after all this time.
We'd just like to know what happened that day. Did you blow up that ATM?
It all happened so fast. I touched the machine and it was like something turned on in me.
You hyper-accelerated the molecules in the ATM, causing a violent chain reaction.
I just know I saw sparks and ran. Then I heard this explosion and money was flying everywhere. It looked like I was trying to rob the bank. I was too afraid to go back. At least no one got hurt.
Mrs. Boland, we have reason to believe a killer is targeting you.
Why?
It's because of your abilities. Listen, we'd like to put you in federal protection and to keep your family safe.
And what would I tell my husband? Or my daughter? Hey, sorry, mommy has powers. We all have to leave our lives behind.
They don't know about your powers?
Of course not. No one does. You think I'm proud of this?
I think they have a right to know the truth. They're your family.
And who the hell do you think you are telling me what to do? We're not going anywhere. That's final. Please leave.
She's not safe. We're staying put.
I got your text. What's the emergency? Okay, listen to me very carefully. I took a break from serial killer kidnapper madness to do something awesome.
So I decided on a new career path. Photography was always my passion, and I figured, why not make it my job?
These are great, Camilla.
I'm Peter Parker.
Sidebar.
Sidebar. Now.
You have,
Peter Parker? Yeah, I mean, Camilla is a great photographer, and I thought she could start taking some pictures for Iris, and then maybe she'd start to come around Star Labs. And I don't know, if we're lucky, get bitten by something radioactive. I'm a spider person.
So, while you thought, did it occur to you that no one asked you to do this?
You know, that she'd make a good spider person.
You listen to me and you listen good, you turkey on stilts. It is not your job to get my girlfriend on the team.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you two. You guys are getting along in there. I see that. What's going on?
Your friend Iris was actually just giving me a photography gig.
Well, it's small, but Camilla has agreed to shoot the Fenway Parade for the Citizen this weekend.
Shut the front door. That is unbelievable. Congrats. That's amazing. Hey, why don't you and I go drink and celebrate?
Oh, sure. I will text you later.
Yes, that sounds great. Thank you.
You ready?
Yeah.
Bonjour, Eobard Thorn. If I am Eobard Thorn, what kind of man am I? Patient, right? Master of science, but also a master of
It's also the old world.
subterfuge, because not only am I Eobard Thorn, but I'm also Dr. Harrison Wells.
Oh, that's nice.
That's awesome.
And that man would keep his secrets close. What have we here?
He says, well, you argue.
Well. Bonjour.
How could Vicky not know she killed
That
two
was nice.
people?
There was a time in Central City where not all meta attacks were public knowledge.
Why not? I mean, people should know.
Former Mayor Bellows tried to keep certain things out of the media. Said he didn't want to create a panic. Turns out he had metas on the payroll. Didn't want the heat. That's the seal. I'll be right back. Hey.
You're wrong, you know.
About what?
About Vicky not wanting to tell her family about her abilities. It's her choice not to tell them.
Look, keeping a secret like that from her family it's dangerous. I mean, they might get hurt or worse.
She's just trying to protect them.
I get that. I do, but I used to think that keeping secrets from people for their own good was a noble decision, that it would protect them. But when you do that, you just rob those people from making their own decisions. I even did it with you.
Like when you didn't want to take me to your past.
I didn't want you to see how painful things got for me as the Flash, or how bad things got for your mom. But secrets are like walls, and you can't really know someone with walls between you. Hey.
What? Holy cow.
Hey, you not hurt?
I must have connected to Grace's mind. She's coming. Grace is coming.
I don't see Cicada anywhere. Do you?
It's the Flash! Mom, you got Flash and XS cosplayers for the party?
Yes, I am the Flash, and I love soccer. You guys love soccer? Yeah, awesome. Come with me. Here, let's play some soccer over here. This way. Come on. Help me with the kids. Come on. Far away from there.
What's going on? Cicada is coming here. What? Now. We can move everyone else out of here, but you and your family have to come with me.
Murderer. Grace, stop.
She's innocent. It was an accident.
There are no accidents, Nora.
She knows her name.
We have to help Mom.
Alice, no.
Oh, dang.
Let's get back.
We need to get them out of here.
I'll find you.
It's funny, she's like half Uncle Orlin and half crazy girl from
I know.
Smallville.
So, Speedy, I would agree with your comment about Marvel copyright claiming, but Marvel's owned by Disney, and I can say as a YouTuber, my experience has been that Disney has never once made a claim against any of our videos, no matter our trailer reaction videos, any of that stuff. Just Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Warner Brothers would make a claim on their own video. I swear to God, it is ridiculously insane, and their logic makes no sense. A couple of weeks ago, we did a trailer reaction video for something Warner Brothers.
So like their Pikachu?
Ron Perlman's not Hellboy anymore?
No, that's Hopper.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, so we did a trailer reaction video for a WB movie, and did that. Once it got about like 3,000 views. All of a sudden, boom, copyright claim. Okay, so you go through the normal channels and you dispute it, and you say, look, this is fair use. We're commenting on it. We're critiquing it. We're educating the public about it, which is all exactly what the law says. All of a sudden, they let that one go. First time I'd ever seen it happen. They're like, yep, and they dismissed the claim. They removed their claim. 4 days later, we did another trailer reaction video for a WB property. Within a day, got a copyright claim on that. I I sent them, because when you do a dispute, for those of you who don't know, you have to send them a detailed reason why you feel that you have the right to be able to make that video. I sent them the exact same wording that I sent the time before. Nope. And of course that video blew up. It's done like something like 10,000, views, which isn't a lot of views in the bigger scheme of views, but it's a little bit. And so it's like any video that gets any traction at all, they claim. But then they'll do it randomly, because then we had a video that I think had like 70 views on it. Like,
the first Detective Pikachu trailer, it got a lot, and then they...
Yeah, they waited until we got almost like 50,000 views on the first Detective Pikachu one, and then hit it. But we had a video with like we had out for a year. Nobody had touched it for a year. Had only 70 views because it wasn't even about anything. All of a sudden, they claimed it. So, but Disney never had. And then if you actually look into the
believes that little girl in there grows up to be a time-traveling serial killer.
Why can't we just wake her up right now?
We tried before, it didn't work.
What about the Medicare y'all cooked up?
We need Grace's consent. Besides, Caitlin says that her condition is too fragile to even try.
And I'm assuming that destroying the time-traveling hamster ball then messes up the timeline?
Yeah, it would probably just make things even worse.
Oh, God.
Oh, what's wrong?
Her mind. It's exactly the same as the cicada that attacked us at Star Labs. Oh, God, it's filled with nothing but hatred.
Nora found out when she went into Grace's mind that Grace could hear Dwyer, even in her coma. His anger, his rage.
She was listening. She could carry out his words.
Hey guys, Alice is back from the OR and she's okay, but her parents are really not.
Vicky, I ask you to leave.
She's my daughter.
No. I want my dad.
Can't you see that she's terrified of you? She could have been killed.
I was trying to protect you guys.
By lying? You're a meta, Vicky, a human time bomb. How do you keep that from us?
Mr. Mullen, let's take a breath. Let's step outside.
We did the right thing. We kept this family safe.
And why does it feel like we made everything so much worse?
Need any help with that,
Nope. Unless you came here to break something, in which case you'd be the perfect candidate.
I deserve that. You never should have interfered with Camilla. Sometimes I forget how embarrassing I can be.
I'm not embarrassed by you, and I'm not embarrassed by anyone on Team Flash. You guys are my family. You're not the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. Camilla is blissfully unaware of any of the madness that goes on in Star Labs, or that we routinely save the city from evil menace.
Rather that you have a secret identity and dress up in leather and go all pew pew.
Especially the leather. She and I, we got a good thing. Being with somebody has never felt so easy. And when I'm with her, for once, I just feel like a normal dude with a normal life and a social media official girlfriend who happens to be a very talented photographer and not a spider person.
That's amazing, man. It really is. And I promise that I will respect that. But I gotta ask, how long do you think you can keep those two worlds separate? Look, my mom dated this guy Craig, and Craig was a tax accountant and a freelance bull rider. Never let one world know about the other, and just tore him up. More than those bulls ever did.
I should definitely be working.
Look, the thing is, I get why you're afraid of losing what you have with Camilla, but if you keep her out of this world, then it seems to me that you're always going to be turning off a part of yourself. That's not right. And if Craig hadn't been crushed to death by that huge filing cabinet, I know he'd feel the same way.
I didn't get her.
Well, maybe that's a good thing, because I've read this file, and it doesn't make sense. Grace, there was no money taken from the crime scene. I think what happened to your mom and dad might have been an accident.
She killed my parents, Uncle Orlin. It wasn't an accident.
You sound like them. Why do you sound like them?
Grace your head. We gotta get you to Dr. Ambrose. She'll know how to help.
She's not helping anyone. Not anymore.
Why not?
I killed her.
Dr. Ambrose saved your life.
And destroyed yours. You had a gift. An unbreakable weapon that fell from the sky for you to use. For you to control. And she took that power away from you.
No, Grace. I wanted that cure. And I wanted you to have it too.
No, that's impossible. We were supposed to do this together.
Grace, I just wanted you to be happy. That's all I ever wanted. I love you, Grace. You're my family.
And you'd do anything to save me. Right? I know what I have to do.
Grace, stop. Grace, stop. Grace, please.
Oh. Oh. Gonna get good.
It's the Braille room.
Good evening, Dr. Wells.
Nice.
Gideon. I believe I have something that belongs right here. Video log, entry 247. I have long struggled with time's insistence on change. One variable changes the timeline. Our memories are changed too, without any knowledge of time's other possibilities, but not anymore. Where is going with this? Just as the human body is made up of DNA, so too is the multiverse made up of its own unique source code. One that cannot be altered, no matter what timeline you're in, until now, because I have cracked that code. And so the timeline may be malleable, but my knowledge will be intractable. Gideon, freeze video log. Capture the clipboard. Run against handwriting sample number 2. A Journal of Nora, West Allen.
Analysis complete. Handwriting match for Harrison Wells confirmed. Will that be all, Dr. Wells?
Yes, Gideon.
Oh.
That will be all.
Dang.
They're gonna leave us on a cliffhanger for 2 weeks and it's gonna frustrate me.
This is why I love Sherlock and I love Earbird Thon.
Oh, I know.
Because Earbird Thon always has like multiple things like that he's done that we don't know about until later. And I just love how Sherlock, like how he just keeps on figuring stuff out.
Wookie. Stop.
I'm just catching up on you guys' comments here.
Speedy said 2 weeks. We're gonna have an episode today, and then I don't know if it's because of like spring break for the kids or what their reasoning is behind it. They only got so many episodes left before the season finale, so they're gonna be gone for 2 weeks after tonight.
There's about 5 or 6
But the next
more episodes.
episode that we come back to will be Godspeed.
Yeah, because there's about 5 or 6 more episodes this season.
Yes.
Irving, I'm gonna have to. Dang, you just don't like anything.
Caleb said Dawn can choose which timeline he travels to. That's straight out of Golden Age comics with the Rival.
Yeah. So okay. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm reading what you guys are saying here. Irving, dude. Here's the thing, man. Shazam is gonna be absolutely amazing. You can't judge movies before they even come out. And here's the thing, DC. People can have problems with Justice League, and that's fine. But you know what? Justice League was still a fun movie.
Yeah.
Was it a perfect movie? No. Was Suicide Squad a perfect movie? No. But I just rewatched Suicide Squad just a few weeks ago, and it was a phenomenal movie. I don't like the ending. I don't like what's her name, the Enchantress. I don't like her. I thought that was kind of dumb. But the movie itself is fine. It's really good. I personally, Man of Steel is one of the best superhero movies ever made. It's the Superman movie that I always wanted to see made, ever since John Byrne took over writing the comics in 1986. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's almost a perfect movie to me. Batman vs. Superman is a little long in the tooth, and it's a little slow at times, but that movie is phenomenal.
Speedy said they've never seen Man of Steel.
You've never seen Man of Steel.
That's your homework for this week.
That's your homework, buddy. Speedy, you gotta watch Man of Steel. So, like I said, Man of Steel is such a great movie, and just portrays Clark as who he should be portrayed as.
Speedy said sorry, LOL.
It's all right. It's all right. We still love you. We still love you.
You got 2 weeks until Flash comes back.
Like I said, it's the Poindexter Lounge is for everybody, right? So
Yeah.
it's not just Caleb was talking about how he really enjoyed what's his name as Lex Luthor on Supergirl, and that's fine. That's fine. Just to me, I just didn't enjoy it. But I'm not going to call stuff trash and just whatever. I mean, I will state my opinion about stuff that I just, like the Supergirl show right now, they've kind of ruined it for me because I just feel like I can't enjoy it. But I still appreciate it for what it is because there's still good parts in it, and you have to be able to do that, But I mean, Shazam is not gonna be trash at all.
For it.
I mean, every review that has come out so far, the review embargo was lifted a month before the movie even came out, and every reviewer has made a glowing, positive review. There has not been one negative review of Shazam so far. It looks absolutely amazing. It looks like it's going to be a fun roller coaster ride, and it's going to be great. Aquaman was a ton of fun. I mean, was just a lot of fun. It wasn't perfect either, but you know what? None of these movies are. And anybody who tells you that Marvel movies are just amazing and perfect or whatever, they're not judging those movies based on fact. They're judging it on their love of the characters, and that's fine.
This means it's back after this preview.
And that's why I didn't tell you about my powers. I thought it would be too hard for you.
Speedy, we have a video
You're
on the
tough.
week on Captain Marvel, if that helps.
Tougher than I've ever been. So maybe you can be tough for me too.
We're a good family. I told you they'd figure it out.
Well, Caleb, let's talk about that.
I need to tell you something.
Oh, baby, what's wrong?
Grace's mind. Oh, it's getting so much stronger.
She's here.
Yay! She's going to kill younger her. So there's no chance of her getting a cure. Oh, that's awesome! Oh, dang.
You okay?
Hey, keep bowling. Give yourself over to me. Or your husband dies. This cicada doesn't care if someone's a matter or not. She'll kill anyone who stands in her way.
Access, get her out of here before Cicada tries that again. Do not slow down. Detective, we need to get her somewhere safe.
Mom, I'm not leaving without Alice.
You were the target, Mrs. Bowman. She's safer without you. Come on, Alice, let's go.
Come on, sweetie, let's get you somewhere safe.
Let's go.
Holy
Whoa!
Dang!
What do you got?
Well, I got a
I
situation.
want a dagger like
Two,
that.
actually. So that's the Nusatera, and that's the dagger chasing Nora and Miss Bolt.
Time to move. Grace, let him go. I know you want revenge for your
But
parents.
it wasn't that woman's fault. It doesn't change that they're dead. Or that I became this.
We can help you.
With your cure, there's only one cure for this, Flash. Death.
I can't keep this up.
Nora, you need to hang on for a little bit longer. You're gonna turn on
The alleyway on
the
Fuller.
alleyway on Fuller. Be ready.
For what?
It's, I was gonna say stretch, but take it.
Ooh, I am not letting that.
Guys, we need you two at the hospital.
Let's go.
What the hell was that?
Cisco, what happened?
I don't know. Something's wrong with my breach. We can't get through it.
I've always wanted to be up against the Flash and his legendary team. I guess I wasn't missing out on anything after all.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Told you.
Please. This isn't the way to make the world a better place.
You hated them. I hurt you.
I was wrong. And that hate turned into something even worse. It was wrong to make you feel that way, Gracie. But you don't have to go down the same path I did. You don't have to hold on to this anger. Let it go.
But my parents,
It was an accident. Let it go. Before it's too late, like it is for me.
you're right, Uncle Orville.
He's gonna kill him.
It is too late.
Or you could run him super fast in the hospital.
Where he got hit, he probably punched a lung from where he was at. He's over.
Okay, so Caleb,
Yeah.
I just got this one question for you, buddy. Because anybody who brings up the fact that Batman kills in Batman versus Superman, I ask you this. What did Batman do to the villain, to the hoodlum at the end of the original Batman movie with Michael Keaton, when he
Yeah.
went up the bell tower, and
Yep.
the guy came out of the dark and he banged his head into the bell and threw him down the belfry? Did that guy walk away? In Batman Returns, when Batman's walking around and all the circus people are running around and the big fat guy comes by with a bomb and Batman takes it out of the other guy's hand, puts it down the fat guy's pants and pushes him into a hole. Was that guy having a good day?
You're not gonna have a good time.
Why does Batman have machine guns mounted
Yeah.
inside
The
the Batmobile
and on the Batwing.
and on the Batwing and is shooting at the Joker? See, here's the thing. That Batman doesn't kill rule doesn't always
He doesn't
fly.
use guns.
Here's the thing.
But
He
kills.
did originally. Batman originally, when he was written, he carried a gun with him. So I understand that the comic book changes and everything, but that's a pet peeve of mine with Batman versus Superman, because you cannot like stuff for whatever reason, But when people harp on Batman versus Superman because Batman kills, they need to remember something. In the comic books, Batman snapped. He lost it. When Robin was killed, that like
Jason Todd.
when Jason
They
Todd was
felt that in
killed,
Titans.
that like totally messed with Batman's mind, and he was not the same for a long time.
And they showed it kind of like that on Titans.
And they exactly. And that is basically the Batman that we got in Batman versus Superman was an old, grizzled, hurt Batman that had been worn down by life completely. He had lost a Robin. Now, whether you want to believe Zack Snyder that was actually Dick Grayson, which I don't buy that at all, but instead of Jason Todd, but whatever. I'm just saying, you can't harp on the fact that he killed people in that movie because Batman has killed people. In pretty much every Batman movie or TV show, Batman's killed someone.
As brutal as Dwyer was, his love for Sneeze always kept him from crossing certain lines.
I'm not Grace.
No, and her powers are incredibly dangerous. I ran some tests while I was at the Tannhaus Art site. Her dark matter has some sort of binding quality. It allows her to telekinetically manipulate dark matter within a certain proximity.
Including the dark matter and us?
I think so. I think what makes her powers different from Dwyer's is that they came from a wound in her head.
I think you're right, Speedy.
How was Nora able to see what Grace was seeing?
Nora and Grace seem to be psychically connected. I think it's because of the time that Nora spent in Grace's brain. Is there any sign of her?
No. She definitely ghosted.
What about Vicky and her family?
Federal protection. They're gonna be fine. They're getting new identities as we speak.
I don't know about anyone else, but I could use a drink.
Oh, bad idea. Yeah, I'm in.
You want me to call a sitter?
Here comes
So you
Sherlock.
want to bring Camilla? Not for this one.
Smell that.
Someone coming?
Nora. You want to tell us something, don't you?
Yep.
She wants to tell you her secret,
Oh!
right? She doesn't know where to start. Difficult to know where to begin when your secret threatens everything, everyone around you.
Look, stop it.
Maybe you start at the beginning. It's a very good place to start. When you first time travel, so careful to leave the lightest footprint until you suddenly change course and brazenly interfere with the Tinker satellite as it crashed to Earth. I think to myself, no, this excessive action doesn't make sense until you understand that it wasn't your idea.
Stop.
Someone instructed you to do it.
Stop.
Someone whose handwriting is in your journal. Someone who wrote the timeline is malleable. Same person who's been directing you all this time, making puppets of all of us as he seeks to alter the timeline to suit his own purpose. Be aboard, Fawn.
Yeah! Oh!
The Reverse Flash. Your teacher. Your partner. Your secret.
Nora? Please tell us this isn't true.
Well, it's true.
Oh, Dad cried.
Because it is true.
I wanted to tell you. I tried to tell you.
Oh! Oh!
Dad, please.
Oh!
I'm sorry I lied to you.
So am I.
Oh! She'll be locked in there for 2 weeks. Oh, TK!
Oh!
Hi, this is Sergeant Parsons. Roswell, New Mexico is all new. Coming up next on CW.
She's
daughter.
She lied to us since the first day she got here. This has everything from the day she arrived.
Read it from the beginning.
She must have felt completely alone.
But she wasn't.
Ron. Flash returns with an all-new episode Tuesday, April 16th on the CW.
Oh, wait, April 16th?
Is that what that said?
Yes.
No!
It's a freaking month.
No!
April 16th is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 weeks.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Biscuit. We gotta wait a freaking month.
4 weeks?
That's
Oh!
gonna be the Godspeed episode.
I'd rather wait 4 weeks for this episode than have to wait 4 weeks for the next one in Godspeed.
Oh!
Jeez. Speedy said, why? 2 weeks was bad, but a month?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Man, everyone is like, no. It looks like a continuation of Vader.
Oh,
But it's gonna look like the Barry's doesn't get back to being annoying again. She's like, we have to free her, and Barry's like, no, she's been lying.
I know, really?
It's
Seriously?
like after that.
After all that, no, but she's our daughter. I love that. I love that he just was no hesitation.
Well, Jeff even said,
Bam! Right into the
well,
cell.
Jeff said, he goes, the look on their faces is killing me. And Caleb even said, he said, where was it? Oh snap, Barry putting her in a timeout, that's cold.
Speedy says I have time to watch Man of Steel 4 times.
Each week just to refresh yourself.
There you go. You can watch all the DC movies and get back to us. Oh my gosh.
Jeff said April 16th.
And watch Shazam.
What the heck is with these U.S. shows going on breaks almost once every other month?
Man. Yeah, we will have already all seen Shazam. We'll have seen it multiple times.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to show Godspeed because they're probably not
Yeah, they're not going to show it.
People
Yeah,
that haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So they haven't showed Godspeed. You know what I'm starting to wonder though? Okay, so here's a legit concern that I'm starting to have about the whole Godspeed thing. We know Godspeed is coming.
True, Thomas.
We definitely know Godspeed is coming because the pictures were out there.
Yep.
But
and Reverse Flash keeps on hinting towards someone big.
yes, but it has been speculation that Godspeed shows up in the next episode called Godspeed.
Yeah.
It's been total speculation. There's been absolutely no confirmation that he shows up in the next episode, even though it's called Godspeed.
Yeah. All we know is he shows up.
Watching that trailer, I'm thinking that is more of a tease that it's called Godspeed than it is that Godspeed that Godspeed actually shows up, and this is why. Because in that trailer, it looks like it's retelling the story of how Eobard Thawne set her, right? Yeah. And so a common phrase, and that's where the phrase comes from, Godspeed, is when you send somebody on a journey. Mm-hmm. And you say, Godspeed, God be with you, basically, is that.
Answer is flexible.
Okay, so that's what that is flexing. So the show is done. It just ended literally.
In
Eastern time.
We're in Eastern time here in Michigan, and no, we don't. So we do this every week, and we don't show the screen because if we showed the screen, we would get hit with a copyright strike, and we're not going to have the page the channel taken down. Mm-hmm. We do this because our subscribers wanted to watch a show with us. We used to do just a review, a recap show after it was all done. But our subscribers said, you know what, we really would like to watch it with you, and we enjoy it. We have a blast. I mean, if you weren't in here for the last hour, we're all talking. We're all, talking in the stream, talking about what's going on in real time as it happens, and that's just a ton of fun. We're sorry. We're sorry. I understand that it's not available everywhere in the world. I don't know where you're at exactly. But this goes the same thing for Super Saiyan Red Gaming. Anybody asking about if we show the screen? We do not show the screen because then we get hit with a copyright strike, and so we're not going to do that. But we do this basically as a community here to talk about it. And I understand that it sucks for those of you who maybe are in a different country, you can't get it. Maybe you're in a different time zone, and you just want to know what happens before you actually see it. I get it, but that's not what we're here for. So.
Did you read what Even Plays said?
Even Plays says.
And Caleb above that too.
How much do you want to bet Godspeed is going to time travel with the time sphere with a name from the comics with regular speed and training him and getting hit by another future particle accelerator?
And Skyfrost said, Enosh, is Sherlock a real meta or is that a rumor?
So Skyfrost, we haven't gotten any.
Except for his kick-buttedness and taking Nora out.
Yeah, I mean, except for his ability to totally decipher pretty much anything.
William said it's a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory. It's out there, but it's.
But all Welleses are smart. They're all like geniuses.
Yeah, but Sherlock is like above and beyond.
Yeah.
Anything that any other Wells has been. So all the Wells have been brilliant and whatever, but Sherlock is.
It's like you can't hide anything from him. You'll find
Exactly. He's going to figure it out. So I would not. I would not say that that's impossible. That he is a meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skyfrost. I hope that Godspeed's in it. The actual character, I hope, is actually in the next one. But there is nothing yet to say that he is.
Caleb said DC is talking about putting recap
Yeah.
pictures for Crisis on Infinite Earths and the after credits of Shazam and Joker.
So that's interesting. I don't know how that works if they do that, because I mean you're trying to draw some people into
maybe show like teasers like for Anti-Monitor or something. Or Anti-Monitor.
I don't know. It seems like a lot just because you're trying to draw people into something that they don't even. You know, I mean, a lot of people obviously are going to be like us. We're DC fans. We're going to watch it. We know what it is. There'd be a lot of people there like looking at that, wondering like, what is this? Because they don't watch the TV shows, and some of them maybe not even know that the TV shows exist, and they just
maybe they see something like Crisis on Infinite Earth and think, well, wait a minute, before this comes out, I can watch these shows.
Well, maybe, but I think most of it is probably going to be confusion though. If somebody just goes to see Shazam and they don't know anything about the Arrowverse, and they go in, what are they going to think, that it's a movie coming out?
Yeah.
That would be what I would think. Yep, Suicide Squad 2, Will Smith is gone.
We have a video about that.
Idris Elba is in, and we got a video about that here on the channel. Would love to hear what you guys think about it. Hey, don't forget, guys, while I'm thinking about it, don't forget, we have in celebration of the Shazam movie coming out, I'm going to go get it real quick, because I didn't bring it out here. I'll be right back.
Of what?
Discuss amongst yourselves.
Okay.
I'm going to tell them about the giveaway.
Oh. Toy giveaway. No.
This episode.
I didn't even know what to say about this episode because we've been waiting for this for the entire season, and to have, I think it's the finesse that Sherlock has.
Yeah.
Because in a matter of like seconds, you had Joe's wife pretty much say, "You have something that you want to tell us," and he's like, she doesn't know where. It was kind of like a tag team and taking her down, which was kind of cool. But like Jeff said, I felt the same way. You're watching, Iris and Barry, and it's like the tears in his eyes. It's heartbreaking because you're like, where's this going to go from here? But then seeing him tear up like that, I always think of, and it's not just a name drop, but I love being able to, the fact that we met John Wesley Shipp.
Yep.
And hearing how he did that scene with his mom and how emotional he was, it just makes me, like him even more because we know how he is with his acting.
Yeah.
Caleb also said, I hear it'll be like Venom's end credits, the teaser for the Into the Spider-Verse with a meanwhile in another universe thing.
Yeah, that would make sense. I say, hey, like.
I don't think that's getting power though. Something about that's not right.
Strip cord, because I know it's not the cord.
I don't know.
Actually, I just used my cord right before the live stream.
Because I don't want this to die.
Yeah, I've been charging my phone the whole time.
Trying to make sure, guys, that we have power for the camera, because for some reason that's why it froze up, is because it went underneath 10% battery.
Jeff said the acting in this episode is phenomenal, deserving of an Emmy, to be honest.
Okay, hold on a second. This might mess you up for a second, guys. Maybe not. See, I can't do it because I'm live.
What?
Do what?
I'll check to see if it's charging.
Yeah.
Is the blue light on?
Yeah.
Press it. Okay, now it should be charging. Or press it. If
Yes,
it's,
we
if
are
it's on,
big
that means it's
Stranger
charging.
Things fans, too.
If the blue light's on, it means it's charging it.
Okay, I'm going to try something real quick. Hold on a second. Yep.
Yeah,
All right, we're back. Okay, so it's charging now. All right, so we're just going to set up. We're going to do our recap show then.
Yeah.
Let's do the recap
Oh, I'll grab a chair then quick.
so we can get on with it here, because we got lots to talk about tonight, guys. We got to get this on. So good. Keep your questions coming. Tiffany will keep record of that.
For what?
The things that
I needed to step off, too, for a second.
What's that?
I'm just grabbing
I
a
know where you
chair.
were going. I needed to step off, too, for a sec.
Okay, hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing a chair. This is when I need my tea.
You do need your tea. Because that's none of your business.
Alrighty, folks. We're gonna let Tiffany get over here. Whoops. Oh,
No, I was waiting for you to come back because I...
We're gonna switch this around.
Well, you're on her request a short bathroom break.
What's up, guys? All right. You're fine with watching the couch? That should be our second channel, right? Just the couch. We'll just call it the couch, because you know somebody will watch that. It's amazing. I know. Yeah. So real quick, while she's while she's taking a break here, don't forget this month, in celebration of Shazam. I have a couch fetish. So here's a quick little story. At our last house, whoops, there we go. At our last house, we had this. We leased a house from some friends of ours when Tiffany and I first got married, and they had an awesome, like, huge extended couch. Like, it was super wide, right?
Yeah.
Not lengthwise, but it was like deep. And so with that couch, we used to call that couch just couch. It was couch. And we had friends, Aaron and Jesse. They used to come over. You may have, if you watch old videos on the channel, you can you can see them. And anyway, so they used to call it couch, and so we used to do the whole Ron Burgundy joke, because they would go, "I love couch," but do you really love the couch? Or you just saying you love stuff in here. Anyways, so Shazam comes out. Was it like the Simpsons couch? It was deep, man. It was really deep. It was kind of funny. But don't forget, this month we're giving away one of these Shazam action figures. So if you would like to be in the running for the Shazam action figure, this is what you need to do. Not here in the live stream, okay? Because I'll never be able to track it down.
Yep.
Go to one of our videos. Yep. So when this is done, I will actually be uploading a video about the Flash. About Ezra Miller's comments about how he is actually writing a Flash movie. He is trying to take control of the Flash movie because he didn't like the direction that it went. And so, William, you don't have to do it multiple times, bro. All you have to do is once. So But what you do is, this is what you need to do. You just need to leave a comment. I mean, I want you to comment on everything, right? Because I want your opinions and I want your thoughts on every video that we do. So but it's not going to get you any more chances to win, right? So once I see that you're in there, here are the rules. To win the Shazam action figure, you have to be a subscriber. You have to hit notifications, all right? Also, leave a comment, all right, on one of our videos, our regular videos. Leave a comment on one of our videos. And if you don't, oh, I know, William. I know, and I appreciate it, man. And if you do that, also, please, in the video, state, I would like to be in the running for the Flash, or not the Flash, for the Shazam.
They both have lightning bolts.
What's that?
What if I do?
For the Shazam action figure, all right? And the reason why I'm just saying to do that is because we get a lot of people, we get a lot of different types of people here. And so some people would like to have the action figure, and some people literally, they're just, I've been told that, you know, when we gave away the Grand Tiff Tarkin, oh, whoops.
Just link my glasses.
When we gave away the Grand Tiff Tarkin action figure, the custom figure of Tiffany, somebody won that and said, you know what, I'm just really not a collector. And so it would kind of, we have some dog ice cream in the freezer right now.
Frosty Paws.
Frosty Paws. But the thing is, they said, you know what, you know what, we really wouldn't use that figure anywhere or any house. So why don't you go ahead and give it to the next person? And so I had to do another drawing. I don't want to have to do that with this. I want to just know that the people who want it are in. I'll do it. And there you go. All right. So there you go. So these are really cool, guys, by the way. And this brings up a whole other set of questions. Caleb, have you heard anything, bro? Look at what's on the back here. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the focus. But check this out. These are all the action figures that have come out for Shazam. Now, there are the DC multiverse figures. There's only 2 of those. It's just Shazam and Dr. Sivana. But check this out. The figures, the normal figures that come out for this, it's the entire Shazam family.
Shazamly?
The Captain Marvel family. So what do you call Freddy now? Because Freddy was Captain Marvel Jr. So you call him Shazam Jr.? I don't know. But here's the thing. It's the whole family, guys. So what does that mean? Are they in the movie? What do you guys think? Yeah. Let us know what you guys think, because I'm
thinking it's going to be the very, very end or the post-credit.
I'm thinking of post-credit too, but these are pretty cool because if you know anything about Shazam, the 7 Deadly Sins play a part. I know it may be a spoiler, Thomas. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
We'll find out Saturday.
But we'll find out Saturday for sure.
This guy?
So these little guys right here, there's these little gargoyles that in the movie.
You can fling them.
Yeah, they're little statues in the movie. They're actually in the trailer and everything. You can see them along the side. Well, check this out. They're like rubbery, and you can take them and snap them and like fling them across the room. So you can have all kinds of fun with this.
What do you have? I have gluttony.
Exactly, and that's what they all are. They're the 7 Deadly Sins. So Shazam comes with wrath. So there you go. And you can like set Shazam up like way over here and then take it over here and fire it and go like that. And if you want, we'll sign it. If you're going to keep it in the package or something like that, we'd be happy to sign it. If not, we'll just send it to you. You can tell us
what you want.
What you'd like us to do. So there you go, folks. That's that.
No, Tipper, it is actually not milk. Enosh and I have made no secret that we both had bariatric surgery. Enosh had his a year ago next month, and mine is 6 months ago next month. And we have to drink so much protein. So these little things, they have 30 grams of protein, 1 sugar, because we have to stay under like 5-6 grams of sugar. Mm-hmm. So we have certain things that we have to drink and things that we have to do.
Unfortunately, the channel is not sponsored yet by Premier Protein.
We would love that very much.
But Premier Protein, if you're watching,
yes,
we consume enough of your product already. So, yes. All right, guys.
And we love the flavors banana and peach and cookies and cream.
That's good stuff. All right.
In case they see this is what the flavors you guys like.
Yeah. In case you do see this Premier Protein, we really like your peach and banana flavors and cookies and cream.
All of the above.
Vanilla's pretty good. We figured out a way to make what is
Shamrock shakes from McDonald's, which is something that we love, and we found a recipe that we use the vanilla shake to make it, so it's a healthier version of the Shamrock Shake.
Mutai
Jedi.
Jedi.
So, Hayden Boyd and Dexter, did you guys go to the Superman 1978 40th anniversary in Detroit, Michigan?
No, we did not, and here's why. Because literally, so we have a movie theater that's 3 minutes from our house. It's literally like right that way, just right there.
Yeah.
They always have those events. Those Fathom events are always there.
Like the premiere, like back-to-back things. And
I mean,
like
when we
special
went and saw Batman '89 there. We've gone and seen
that cartoon, Batman and Harley Quinn.
Yeah, they had Death of Superman there.
Yep.
The cartoon.
The Reign of Superman. They had Death of Superman and Reign of Superman back to back.
So there was no reason for us to think that the 40th anniversary of Superman, is that why we bought the house? Yes, just so we could be closer to the movie theater. But actually we've talked to the movie theater about possibly doing some live streams from the theater themselves. Now it's a Cinemark theater, and so they put us in contact with Cinemark. So who knows? We may actually do Poindexter Lounge from Cinemark Rave Theaters, and that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be very cool.
That'd be pretty cool. Maybe we could get a little group of people together and do that, because I think that'd be fun. So
You want a road trip to Michigan?
yeah, that'd be fun. So
Sorry for the people across the ocean.
So to be honest with you, I just took it for granted that the 40th anniversary of Superman would be there, and so I literally I went to go get tickets right before it. On I think it was like Friday when we got paid, went to go get tickets, and they just didn't have it listed. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. And we went to a movie that weekend, and I went in and I said, excuse me, why don't you have Superman? Like, it's the 40th anniversary of Superman the movie. And he's like, I have no idea. We should have that. And I don't know why. And they just didn't. And so by that time it was too late, and we had other prior engagements that day where we would not have been able to make it down to Detroit in time to watch the 40th anniversary. And then part of me too, it was a little hard to spend like something like $70 for the whole family to go see a movie that I've got like probably like 5 copies of laying around the house in some different form or another. And I know it's the 40th anniversary, but yeah, we just weren't able to go, and so it's a bummer. But it was what it was. But oh well. But let's talk about The Flash, season 5, episode. What was this? 17. Time Bomb. Tiffany.
Yes.
Will you start us off, please?
I think it was The Bomb is what it was. It was a very good episode. I thought that it was the only thing that drove me nuts, but it rectified itself by the end, was the fact that she had so many chances and opportunities to say something, so it didn't blow up in her face like it did at the end of the episode. And if she would have done that, she wouldn't have had Sherlock and what's her face calling her out.
And Sherlock was justified.
And I felt like it would have made the situation just a tiny bit better if it came from her.
Yeah.
And not from Sherlock or Cecile.
Yeah. Because like I said, it felt like a tag team.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things that I loved. I loved every part of the episode. It explained, a lot of things about where Grace was coming from and how she got so crazy. But even enough to take her own uncle's life. I mean, she's lost it. And it's like, yeah, Cicada, they did what they said they would do at the end of the episode, but they didn't say that we'd have 2.0 in Grace, pretty much.
Yeah.
Taking over, having, all the extra powers and...
Yeah, because at the beginning, you and I thought that Orlin was going to end up being the one that was going to talk Grace into taking the cure.
Did.
But now that he's dead, he can't.
Now, see, I thought he might end up having to kill her.
Yeah.
I thought there was a small chance that he might have to like take her out because he was going to see that she was just crazy, insane. But that's not what happened.
She did it to him instead.
Now, how many of you remember her from Smallville? Do you remember her from Smallville?
Well, I do, because we watched that episode not long ago.
Yeah, we just watched the episode not long ago. Now, she was the character. She was on 2 different episodes of Smallville where she actually married Clark.
Yeah.
She convinced Clark to marry her. Clark fell in love with her.
She had him under a spell.
Well, the second time, but the thing was he did love her.
Yeah.
Because he shared his secret with her.
And she accepted him.
And she accepted him because she had powers to teleport and everything. And so they ended up going to Vegas, getting married. Of course, it always surprised me, though, like how Clark would find himself in these positions with these women, and he'd be like almost completely naked with them, ready to do the deed. And then at the end, somebody would always ask, "Did you do it?" "No." Like there was one episode where he was mind controlled by that one girl out of nowhere, and like she commanded him. Yeah, the girl with the necklace, and she commanded him to make love to her, and they were going at it, and then it cut to the next day, and then they were like after it was all said and done, Chloe was like, "You guys didn't," and he's like, "No, we didn't." And I'm like,
"But she commanded you. You were under the spell."
Did everything else.
Interesting.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure that it was a camera wipe. All right. So, thank you, Muay Thai Jedi. Appreciate that. We hope the channel grows too. So tell all your friends about the Poindexter Lounge.
I sent it to a handful of my friends before the live stream.
Did you?
I don't know if any of them were watching.
Tell your wives, tell your friends.
Tell your wives, tell your friends, tell your kids. You gotta get so. No, this episode was another phenomenal episode. I heard somebody complaining the other day, and you guys have been watching The Flash with us. We've been watching the same show, right? Because this season has been phenomenal.
Yes, it has.
I was even telling you before the live stream, I was like, I feel like the only not so good episode this season has been the King Shark and Gorilla Grodd episode.
Which you think would be.
That,
I know, right?
Of how they hyped it up.
Other than that, it's been a really good episode, like a really good season.
Aww. Thanks,
so
Braden.
Sweet.
Thanks, Braden.
William said he'd make the trip out here for that video.
We're trying, man. We are trying for sure.
And we appreciate the support of you guys to try and help build us up.
You know, I just don't know what. If anybody has any suggestions, you can tell me, because this is all new to me. You know what? We're trying. I saw a lady the other day. It's like, because we're sitting here at almost. I mean, we're a real grassroots effort though, because I think about it. You know, we're almost to 6,000 subscribers right now, and we have earned. It seems like every subscriber we have earned that subscriber. I get so many messages from people, like literally
5,943 right now.
Yeah, so we're almost to 6,000, and I get messages from people like almost every day, at least several times a week, saying, "Wow, I found you guys, had no idea who you were. I love your channel. You guys are fun. I love seeing the family together and doing this stuff together and having fun, and you guys are a lot of fun to watch, and you guys act like you really care about people and stuff," and that's cool. And then it's like, and we're sitting at like 6,000 subscribers, and then like I saw like some lady's thing where she had like 16,000 subscribers, and literally like all she did was like answer her phone and like joke with people on the phone, and I was like, what? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but it's okay, because you know, we enjoy each one of our subscribers, and if we got to earn everybody one at a time,
William says,
we'll do that.
But I like how we can be more of a family because you don't have hundreds of thousands of subs. That's why I love the channel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, and I like that too. I like that too, that that you know what, you're right, Jeff. You are absolutely right. We literally have a global community here. And I love that fact. I love that. What did Jimbo say? Been here since Flash Season 2 from your Iron Mask video. Thank you so much. Wow, that's going back, man. That's going back for sure. That video definitely helped out a lot.
And Jeff said, and many of your subscribers are not just from America. We are global.
That's right.
Thomas Dang said, can we talk about an upcoming Orville episode coming this week?
Yes, William, that video did over 1 million views. That was super cool. And that was all just like, seriously, she told me to make that video. She told me to make that video.
So you're welcome. No.
So there you go. I was sitting around, I was like, you know what? I think that might be who it is. And she goes, well, you should make a video about it. So I just went in the other room, went in the toy room, made a video, and so.
Muay Thai Jedi said, found you guys because I was searching for trailer reactions, and I'm glad I did.
See, there you go. And that's what makes it worth it to us. You know, for every trailer reaction that gets copyright claimed, we'll gladly take the subscribers instead. So there you go. But yeah, let's get to the Orville in a minute. But I just want to finish out the Flash. We've gotten all
William
kind of.
said, came for the reaction, stayed for the amazing family.
Aw, see, we can't even get to our review of the show because the love in the room right now is so amazing, and so you guys are awesome. We appreciate you guys for sure a lot. So man, yeah, I mean, it's really easy to just focus on the end of this episode and what happened literally in the last 5 minutes.
Everything building up to it was awesome. And you have Dibney like having some like heart to heart with Cisco about his girlfriend, and then you had Joe and his wife working on stuff together trying to get information, and then that girl, because of Grace's parents and who accidentally killed him, and it's like you had so many layers to this episode. But it all worked together.
What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Soybase Jeremy? If I screw up, it's totally over.
He said he's doing a pen drawing of Gandalf.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I missed that one. Awesome. Yeah.
He said drawing Gandalf and will be my profile pic.
With Jeremy bringing up a picture that he's drawing. It's an art. We had to work on something. It was pretty much we had to do an outline of ourselves, and then we got to draw like our favorite things and just talk about everything.
This first I'm seeing this.
I know.
What is this? It's a reveal.
I just got it today.
It's like an unboxing.
That pretty much.
Nice. That is totally
What is this?
you.
Oh, that's cool.
Switch, baseball, Star Wars, Nintendo.
That's cool. Let's bring it close. So this is an outline of you, Isaac.
Beats.
Yeah. So let's check this out.
And
Isaac
it's totally
made this.
his profile. You can see it's totally
I know
him.
it's totally Isaac. Yeah. Got Star Wars in there, Nintendo, baseball, Switch.
Yes, Jimbo, we have. Me and Isaac got to finish. We got to catch up this week. But yes, we love that show, and we got to meet.
We got Lego.
And we got to meet the dad and the two daughters at Comic-Con last
That's
year,
awesome,
and they're
Isaac.
super sweet.
Yeah,
it was actually meeting him that made Isaac or Enosh want to start
And
watching
Soybase
it.
Jeremy, hey man, if you get on here and you go on one of our social medias or whatever, we'd love to see your Gandalf when it's done. For sure.
It reminded me of that when Jeremy was talking about.
Jeff said that is so cool, Isaac.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is very cool. That's the first we saw. That.
I know. We need to put that like in a poster and like put it in your room.
Today.
That's
I
awesome.
just got it back today.
Yes, Jimbo, we have watched Black Lightning. I just got into Black Lightning this year and started watching it. They've been watching it.
That's what I just told them.
Oh, okay.
I said it was actually meeting them at Comic-Con that you thought how sweet he was. You're like, now you make me want to watch your show.
I know. That's what it was. I mean, he hugged me. That man hugged me.
Well, but he also was one of those people where it's like he's talking
shocking
to you and he's like sitting there like he's paying attention to what you were saying.
It was shocking. It wasn't as good as the hug from
McFly's
mom from what's her name?
Back to the Future.
Leah Thompson.
Yeah.
I hugged Leah Thompson, and it was one of the best hugs of my life.
You made her tear up.
I also touched Aaron Gray with this hand. If that means anything to you. My friend Mike had a huge crush on Aaron Gray from Buck Rogers and Silver Spoons back in the day, and I touched her hand, and because I walked up to her, I said, "I have to touch your hand."
And you almost peed your pants when we met Margot Kidder.
Yes, I did.
And I'm glad that we did, especially since she's gone.
Rest in peace. So this great episode. I mean, literally just fired on all cylinders. We find out why Grace is doing what she's doing, how she's doing it, what she did.
That she used that sphere to get back here.
She used the sphere to come back. Just the whole 9 yards, and then at the end, it builds up to the confrontation. You got the lady who's a living time bomb. Her family doesn't want to be around her. So you got all these issues, man. You got all these things.
Because she had her power, which should have been a foreshadowing to Nora. Just tell people what's going on.
Exactly. That just goes to show you. You got to be truthful
about your superpowers.
About your superpowers with your family. It's like buying toys and not telling your wife.
Yeah.
Just you don't do it. But see, my problem is like I buy a toy and I don't even have a chance to tell her about it because the internet tells her. And
no, the internet doesn't tell her. We have a bank app.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The internet tells you that I bought the toy already. My problem lately is I forget that I pre-ordered stuff 3 months ago, and then all of a sudden it hits out of nowhere because the pre-order comes into Megalopolis, and then all of a sudden, it's like there it was. Oh, well, great. I didn't know that was coming. All right, so.
Or, just take a break for a while to pay bills down.
We're going to have an argument right
Jeff
here on the
says,
show.
speaking of time sphere, at least
we're going to get real. It's like the real world up in here.
It says, speaking of time sphere, at least the legends are back April 1st, but April 16th is too long to wait for Flash.
Oh, yeah.
And William says he's watching season 2 right now of Black Lightning.
Poindexter Lounge Fight Night.
That's what the Poindexter Lounge Wrestling is for.
That's what Poindexter Lounge Wrestling is for. And I don't know if you guys have seen that on here on the channel. I am trying desperately to get the second episode of Poindexter Lounge Wrestling done. It takes a while to do that. It takes a whole lot longer than you would think it would take to do that, because it's not like real complicated animation. It's green screen and toys. But to find the time to throw a bunch of toys together, but I got the storyline done, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So if you have not checked that out yet, look up PLW here on the channel, and I would love to know what you think of it.
And I think the announcers might be a little thinner the next video.
The announcers are going to be a little bit thinner on the next one, and yeah, I know I've gone through two coat sizes, not just sizes, but two just like massive like drops in coat size since wearing that for that. But that was a lot of fun to make.
Yeah.
So
there's one channel I watch called M&J TV. And he has something called Pokemon Talk, which he pretty much does like the stop motion thing with Pokemon plushes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah?
And
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, and he has like this continuing storyline, and he
I know which one you're talking about. You showed me.
So
and he posts them like every first Saturday of the month, so you can kind of do something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
PLW.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm going to try to be a little bit more. So let's talk. So let's finish up this episode, and then we'll talk about the Scooby-Doo thing that I'm a part of, and we'll go from there and get into some other things. Tiffany.
Yes.
This episode, 1 to 10, what do you give it?
I don't know if it's because I know I have to wait a month.
This one sucks. It gets a 1.
No. I'm not saying that in a negative
grade
way.
on the curve.
I'm saying I don't know if it's because I have to wait a month on this stinking cliffhanger, but I actually give it a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5.
The only reason that I don't give it a 10 is because Nora, I wanted to punch her in the throat. She had so many opportunities to say something, to not get in trouble and get thrown in timeout in the pod if she would have just told the truth and not let Sherlock and,
Yeah, that's true.
But how cool was it to see him in that wheelchair with the glasses again?
Oh.
I'm like,
oh, thank you for talking about that.
And then going back into the Braille room.
Oh,
I know that's
my
not what it's
gosh.
called, but it's got all those bumps on the wall. And then to actually, because Gideon knows him, and to be able to see that video of him say, the time is malleable, this is going on. Now I got to go find Nora West Allen.
Yes.
So it's like the only thing was a couple little Nora things, but if it wasn't for that, I would have given it a 10 on 10.
All right.
9.5.
Thomas Dang wants to talk Orville, so let's get this because I want to hit a couple little points. And then Isaac, what do you give it, buddy?
I'd say 9.5 also, but for a different reason. I'd say I kind of don't like the thing with the niece so far.
Grace?
It's like, Grace. Is Orlin like proved and showed, and there's a lot of evidence behind that it was an accident what happened to her parents. And she's like, no, I'm just going to continue to carry out our plan.
Yeah.
And it's like,
there's a
bunch of evidence showing that it was an accident and that Meadows most of the time don't do.
It's kind of like when Iron Man, when he found out that Bucky was under a thing, and it's like you can't still be mad at Bucky because he was under,
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
That's almost what I feel like.
But that's
the only reason why.
But that's comic book logic, right?
Yeah.
That like the villain or whoever, like to whatever you need to do to get the point across, and to continue that storyline.
But she was almost like frustrated with Uncle Orlin, like the fact that you got the cure. We were supposed to do this together was what she said. So
which I get that. It's just like there's a bunch of evidence showing that it was an accident. She's like, no, I'm gonna continue to do it.
Yeah, I give it a 9.5 as well, just because.
Wow, cohesive across the board.
Yeah, just because Nora is.
Jeff also gives it a 9.5.
It's kind of just annoying, I'm ready to see whatever happens to her happen to her. It was so satisfying to see her thrown in that jail cell.
Jeff said I'd also give it a 9.5 just because I really want to see Iris slap Nora's face after that reveal.
Well, according to the trailer for next time in a month,
in a month,
she's all kind of sympathetic towards her, and so I don't even know what.
Like I said at the end, it looks like she gets.
William said 9.5 for me as well.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it was very satisfying to see her thrown in that cell after all of the stuff she's pulled.
But the heartache in his dad's eyes, just
seeing him
tear up, was just like
Grant Gustin.
Yes.
Once again, man, you proved that you're a great actor.
We heard the stories from John Wesley Shipp about the first season episode with your mom, the mom
Absolutely.
character, and how you were so wrecked emotionally from that episode that you had to go literally cry it out or do what you had to do for another half an hour.
Seriously.
You spot on with the emotion. It make us feel what you guys are feeling. So
one scene that I think is gonna change the rest of the season was the very end. How Nora's like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry for lying to you." And Barry stopped and turned around and he's like, "I am."
So am I.
Yeah, he said, "So am I," and then he just left.
Braden asked, Flash has been betrayed one too many times.
Yes.
All I can think of is,
you?
Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Barry? Everybody. Everybody has literally failed me and hurt me at some point.
Season 1 Wells, Jay Garrick.
He was fighting with Cisco there for a while.
Took his mom, took his dad, Zoom.
My goodness.
Future
me. He hurts himself. Future me. That's awesome.
Quit hurting yourself. Quit hurting yourself.
Okay. Oh, man.
I said Dibney, but it wasn't actually Dibney.
It wasn't Dibney. That's funny.
Sleep well, Jimbo.
All right. Yes. Sleep well, Jimbo. Muay Thai Jedi. We're gonna move on to Thomas Dang's questions about the Orville, but real quick, Batista will not have to worry about filming Guardians of the Galaxy 3 anytime soon because James Gunn is first going to be filming Suicide Squad, The Suicide Squad. Yeah. And so that's going to take a while. It's going to be till at least the end of the year or more after the end of the year. So Guardians of the Galaxy won't get any, and that's just filming the movie. Mm-hmm. So Guardians of the Galaxy is literally not going to come until probably about 2022. So we got another 3 years till Guardians of the Galaxy. So by that time, Batista will have moved on, trust me, because Batista is only back in the WWE right now because he's promoting, Avengers. That's what he does. That's what they do. So there you go. That's wrestling, man. All right. Let's see here. Orville.
Yes.
I forgot what this week's. Oh yeah, it's about what's it called? The redhead. He goes back to his high school reunion or something. Isn't that
Yeah.
Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, you want to look up the description tip for the Orville this week? The Orville has been a great show too. We have loved watching the Orville with you guys. Tremendous thing. So while she's looking up the Orville real quick, we're gonna talk about something else. Couple things. I'm curious if has any of you watched Doom Patrol?
I still haven't yet.
You're gonna want to wait. There's certain things that we found watching the first episode.
We're gonna have to get through a few more episodes of that, Isaac,
before
you can watch Doom Patrol.
Because there's some things that made us blush. Put it that way.
Well, it didn't make me blush.
No,
I just turned to you and said, "Hey."
Yeah, I know, but usually they don't show that kind of stuff on those kind of shows.
That's okay. So that's the one thing. While she's looking up the Orville
it.
this week, that's one thing that I will say. Like I understand that these shows can be a little more adult in nature, but I wouldn't think like that kind of adult for a DC thing. I mean, so far in both Titans and now, I mean, Titans was kind of like there was nudity, but it wasn't like full on. Straight on. It was kind of shadowy, kind of nudity, whatever. Doom Patrol went didn't go full frontal, but yeah,
it did because you saw him from behind and then you saw her from the
well,
front.
you didn't see that region though. You didn't see that
No,
region. You just saw the top.
lady bits.
But still, yeah, it was like you gotta know that kids are gonna be wanting to watch those shows, and I understand. Look, parents are responsible to monitor what their kids watch and whatever. But I'm just thinking about all the people who literally get the DC universe or whatever for their kids, you know, or whatever because of that. And then like literally the first episode of Doom Patrol, you got Brendan Fraser's butt while he's on top of this girl, and it's like, what?
Especially when you have your kids going, we gotta watch Doom Patrol. You're like, oh.
I'm like, man, I'm glad we didn't sit down as a family to watch Doom Patrol. That'd have been an interesting moment. But yeah, so the story though, story-wise, I'm digging Doom Patrol. I'm really I'm really digging the story.
Makes you sad for Brendan Fraser.
Oh my gosh, for his character, yeah, absolutely. For Robot Man, absolutely. The other thing that's going on is while she's looking that up. Okay, so all of you know that I am in this Scooby-Doo animated film, and I finished all of my my lines, so I've recorded everything for it, unless they throw something else at me. And this guy has got a bunch of different projects coming out. He's working with a buddy on a Swamp Thing animation, so it's DC related. I think that's pretty cool. There's a couple other things Hanna-Barbera related that they're doing, and I'm probably going to be a part of that. And I will have you know that I got an executive producer credit on this this Scooby-Doo thing, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. I can't wait till I have more information for you all to be able to show you all that. All right, so be looking for that here on the channel. All right, Orville time.
Okay, it says this is going to be this Thursday, season 2, episode 11, and it's called Lasting Impressions.
Landon, if you're still watching, we love you, buddy. Good night. If you could text him, I don't know if he's watching or not. He just texted. All right, sorry.
I can't talk when you're talking.
I know, one of the other boys, I'm sorry, one of the other boys, he's not with us tonight, and he just texted to let us know that he loves us, and I just wanted him to know that we love him too.
It says, with the Orville now on a short break until March 21st, Fox has released a promo for the 11th episode of Season 2 entitled Lasting Impressions, which features a guest appearance from Gossip Girl's Leighton Meester, where they can watch it here on this thing that I found. It says the Orville crew members opened a time capsule from 2015 in the all-new Lasting Impressions episode of the Orville.
March 21st.
That's all it says.
Which will be Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday. So
time capsule from 2015.
Yeah, it's called Lasting Impressions, and they have a guest appearance from Gossip Girl's Leighton Meester.
I love the
That's
stuff
her.
on. Oh yeah, I love the stuff on the Orville that there's so much early 21st century and actually late 20th century, early 21st century references. I think that's awesome because it's just cool. You wouldn't think that for a show that's set 500 years in the future, but it is, and it's pretty cool. What you got? What you looking at?
What William said?
Oh, did William send us something?
Yes.
William, did you send us something?
He
What
sent
did you send
something
us?
for Logan.
Aw.
And then here's the other one.
Oh, that's cool.
Those are super cool, William. We love them.
Let's show the screen what William sent us. William just sent this. Thank you, William. You rock, man.
This is super cool. Oh. I love the one with Logan. We're gonna have to find Logan to show him. That is super cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much.
Thanks, William. We appreciate that stuff, guys. So, yeah, so the Orville. I think that this episode sounds exactly like, I mean, it sounds like a great episode already, just because it will deal with a time capsule from 2015, because that, you know, that's going to be funny. The
it's
references,
like Back to the Future stuff.
yeah,
thing.
whatever references they bring into that episode or whatever is going to be really cool, and so I look forward to that.
Oh, heck yeah.
I definitely look forward to that. So make sure to join us this Thursday night, right here.
Yes.
Same Orville time, same Orville channel.
Well, no, it starts a little bit later than Flash. It starts at 9.
It starts
No, that's what I'm saying, but it's the same time that
okay.
we always watch the Orville.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Eastern
9 o'clock Eastern. Yep. And so we
Thomas
will
Dang
watch.
said I'll be ready.
We will watch the Orville and enjoy it, unless it sucks. And then we'll talk about that. when
They're
we're like,
going back to get a time capsule from 2015.
It's not
I
gonna
think it's
suck.
going to be fine.
It's not gonna suck. But I tell you what, man, the Orville is just so great. It's just so great. They've done a just tremendous job. The writing has been superb. I don't know why it hasn't been picked up yet for a 3rd season yet already, but they need to just hurry up and just announce it. Seriously.
Yeah.
My guess is there's enough people who love it. I have not heard one person so far have a negative thing to say about it personally.
And I think it just shows the levels and the layers of Seth MacFarlane and his genius. Because it's completely different from Family Guy. It's not like funny and like, lowest brow humor. It's like they hit everything on that show, which I love.
So, Muay Thai Jedi, I wouldn't say that A Million Ways to Die in the West is like the Orville. I mean, it's all Seth MacFarlane, so his brain, there are similarities, I will say, because but it's not like direct similarities.
Yeah, because
it's going to be random things.
That movie was more like humor, funny, making fun of, and almost
The Old
like
West.
slightly parodying, like making fun of the Old West.
Like Blazing Saddles.
Orville's not making fun of it. This one's actually, it's kind of like in conjunction, like almost like Star Trek-y. So it's super cool.
Yeah, they're trying to
Emulate
that. So I know, RPX Warrior. We were talking about that. We are so bummed that we now have to wait a month.
We thought it was 2 weeks.
We thought it was 2 weeks, but now we got to wait a month for the next.
We're gonna have to do something on Tuesdays to still see you guys.
We'll still have to do a Talk Nerdy to Me segment on Tuesday nights.
Things talk nerdy.
Either that or find another show to watch. I'm down with that too. We can find another show to watch if you guys want. We can find another show to.
Ooh, you know what would be funny? Okay.
Tosh.0.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Like,
have you guys watched Dr. Pimple Popper at all?
I can't watch that show.
Why?
What happens next on Dr. Pimple Popper? Somebody loses a giant pus bag.
Oh no, it's a
I can't watch
lipoma.
this kind of
It's a
video without
lipoma.
feeling sick.
Which is funny because I work in the medical field, so when I have patients come in that don't have, because we deal with other stuff, we deal with veins, we deal with, arteries, stuff like that, and
Yeah.
you see something on someone, you're like, I know what that is, because of Dr. Pimple Popper. And you need to fix it, because dang.
Yeah, it's one of those shows that's like you just can't look away. Because it's just like, what the heck? And then you see sometimes people have these things growing on them, and you're like, how did you let that go so long?
It's like right here, and it's this big. It's like, really?
Seriously, the guy's got this like horn growing out of the middle of his head. The one lady literally had
horn at the
had it was basically like a calcification growing out of the back of her head, and it hurt her, and she couldn't lay on the back of her head, and it had been like that for like 2 years. And I just said to myself, who doesn't go get that? I mean, it looked like a hard horn. She thumped it and it hurt.
William said, can that be the new focus for the channel? And RPX Warrior said, do you watch Arrow? Isaac is our resident
I watched
Arrow.
But as of right now, I'm 2 weeks behind.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think he's like dragging his feet because he's like, I want the show to
I want
end,
the
so
show
I'm
to
taking,
last
I'm
as
trying
long
to
as
savor
possible.
it.
We'll be sitting here in like 2022.
He's like, don't tell me, I don't want to know how it ends.
That's funny.
Jeff said the Orville is not being aired here in the Philippines. We only have the Arrowverse shows, the medical dramas, and the sitcoms.
Really?
At least you got the Arrowverse.
At least you got the Arrowverse. There you go. There you go. I wonder if that's like a Fox thing. That's interesting. Huh. Well, I am sorry to hear that, man.
Yes.
I'm definitely sorry to hear that. Well, yeah, so the other piece of news this week is, and like I said, there'll be a video. We'll be uploading it as soon as we are done here with you guys live. I started to upload it before we went live tonight with the episode, but with the stream. But a guy was like minute for minute, so we would have been a couple minutes late after it uploaded. So
And we weren't losing any of the tasty episode tonight.
Heck no. So guys,
oh,
look
Jeff
for
doesn't
that.
have the Fox shows here either. I am so sorry. I feel bad.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry, man.
I wish we could share some of our Fox.
I wish we could share our shows with you, but yeah. So, but yeah, this is gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a good week. We're gonna see Shazam. Looking forward to that.
Opening day.
It was to be a nice family fun. He's our also resident baseball guy. Is our opening day starts next week for our Tigers here in Detroit.
Detroit Tigers,
Well, it's not
baby.
in Detroit. It's
I know, but it's considered the opening season for us.
Yep. So it's gonna be a long week.
Isaac is actually.
Oh yes, thank you, Muay Thai Jetty. That's what I wanted to talk about. Tomorrow is the official day.
Oh yeah.
For the well, it's not a merger, it's a
Country
takeover.
is allergic to Fox products.
Our country is allergic to Fox products. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, tomorrow is the day that
Fox and Disney.
Fox and Disney. So Disney will own Fox as of tomorrow. To which I'm going to do a video and I'm going to put a picture out there. I'm not going to tell you what the picture is. You may have already seen it.
didn't know
You may have
that.
already seen the picture, but I'm going to throw a picture out there and I would love all of your comments. Send in your comments. You'll know what video it is because I'm going to do it for tomorrow. I already posted the picture on our Instagram, which if you follow us on Instagram at Poindexter Lounge.
The Instagrams?
Yes, the Instagrams. You will have seen this picture already, and it's a pretty fun thing. Just to ask you what you would do if you saw this show up in Endgame, and it's very possible.
Yeah.
It's very possible. Look, it may be improbable. It may be improbable, but exactly,
Deadpool
William.
in the quantum realm.
Exactly, William, because we know that Deadpool's still going to be around.
Yeah.
They're not getting rid of Deadpool. The rest of the X-Men universe is going to go away. They're not going to continue with McAvoy and all them because they need a restart. They need a refresh. Reboot!
Didn't they say the same thing with Fantastic Four? They're going to try one more time with Fantastic Four?
Yes, but
And
this
then-
time it'll be Disney, though. Like,
Yeah.
this time it'll actually be Marvel, so they'll have more of a control over it.
Because I thought when they were buying Fox, I thought they said something like they're going to try one more time with Fantastic Four, and if that doesn't work again, then they're just not going to touch it for a while.
William, I would lose it.
We will also post some pictures because yesterday, for those of you who watch our channel, Landon has made the baseball team for his middle school. And Isaac will also be co-coaching with Landon's coach. So it's kind of like going to be a family thing this year. And then usually Landon and Isaac play baseball throughout the summer on a summer league as well. So I will post, I'm always the one that takes the cool pictures and in the sun and they're up to bat. So I'll post those on the page as well.
So here's the thing, Muay Thai Jedi, you bring up a good point. So now, literally, Disney owns so many properties.
Yes, they do.
Everything from, Predator.
They've become a conglomerate.
Predator, Alien. Man, I mean, there's too many to even
And you
get into it.
guessed this like 10 years ago that they would have like Star Wars and Marvel and Fox.
I know, and now Disney owns like literally my childhood. And here's the thing, folks. Here's something I'm wondering. Okay, one of the things that we've missed from the Star Wars movies for the last little while has been the Fox fanfare. The dun 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 dun. Dun, da, 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 da. Everybody, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Right?
I have a funny video for that.
It'd be very cool if they brought that back.
Yes,
some way.
it would. You
'Cause
own it.
I've
You can do
missed
whatever
it.
you
You
want.
own it. You use
So
it,
what?
Disney.
Who cares? You can do what you
own
want.
it. But yeah, seriously, Disney owns everything, and as excited as I am, what do we got here? It's somebody hosing down a plastic tub to sound like the drums. But
That's
but
funny.
seriously, Tony, hey man, we've already watched The Flash, buddy. Yep, we've already watched The Flash.
It
so.
comes on at 8 o'clock our time. We're here in Michigan. Movie Tie Jedi says Disney will own everybody and their mother in less than 10 years, maybe. LOL. In movie business, I mean, they own Hakuna Matata, right?
I'm telling you what, it is insane.
It means no worries, though.
It's like Disney's kind of getting like an Infinity Gauntlet almost, and like each franchise is like
Getting
its own
hungry
Infinity
with
Gem.
power.
I'll do it myself. Haha.
Marvel, Lucasfilm, 20th Century Fox.
They remind me
But
of
hey,
that-
Tony, join us every week, man. That The Flash is on. We start at 8 p.m.
And of course
Eastern
they're not
Standard
on
Time.
until the 16th of April now.
They're not going to be back on until the 16th of April, but
Orville on Thursday.
come on back, because that's what we do here at the channel. We watch this all together in a big stream with all of our subs, and we just have a good time, man. We laugh, we joke, we talk about the episode as it happens live, and we have a good time.
You guys talking about Disney reminds me of that Family Guy episode where they have the fair and you've got all those different countries sitting next to each other, and you got Germany, and all of a sudden they sit there and like hit them, and then they like take it over, and then
Yes.
they take it over, and that's what it reminds me of.
Disney has seriously gone out of their way to literally control so
like-
much media.
Who was trying to outbid Disney for Fox? I forgot.
It
was like Comcast.
It was
or-
Comcast, yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Everybody's like, yeah, Disney's easily gonna win that.
Me too, Thomas.
Oh, Thomas, that's like the one show that
It's
we
the
can
thing
watch.
that we can watch any show, no matter how many times it is, no matter when it's on, and
We know the episodes by heart.
We quote them all the time.
It's because there's like 5 or 6 episodes on every right when you try to go to bed, right? It's on TBS. It's on like 3 different stations or whatever locally.
Whenever we're doing something or you feel awkward, you're like, eh. Or like being a musician, you're like, G, there it is. Hey. William said, wouldn't it be great if Deadpool 3 was a whole mission to make the movie uncensored again?
He finds out it's become PG-13 and has to go to the Disney executives to change it back.
Nice.
That's funny.
Chicken Nugget says, I've seen every episode of Family Guy.
I do believe so, yes.
Muay Thai Jedi.
Muay Thai, Comcast owns Universal. So, because they own NBC, they own all that stuff, so.
So does that change when you go to Universal Studios now?
It doesn't change it. It's still all the same stuff. It's just that
I wanna
Comcast has owned all that stuff for a while.
I want to go there and go to Harry Potter World. And I want to ride the ride.
Can I ask you guys a question? What do you guys think of streaming services in general? I read an article, and I think I'm going to do a video about this, that people are starting to get fatigue of streaming services already, because now you got people like Disney, right? Things like Disney making their own, so everybody's got to make their own streaming service, and so people, the study shows that that people are starting to get really frustrated with that concept, because one of the reasons why people have enjoyed streaming services like Hulu and Netflix is because they could watch shows and not have to have cable. They could have, you know, just a high-speed internet connection, and so they would able to save money on that. Well, now they're saying by the time it's
Apple's
done,
releasing one this weekend.
by the time it's done, people are only really getting the streaming services anymore for the original programming, because there's, I mean, like, because everybody wants to watch, you know, Stranger Things. So
Which comes out July 4th.
Exactly. So, but everybody, see what I'm saying is, like, everybody wants this stuff. So now we got Disney coming out with Disney Plus.
Apple is coming out with Apple Plus this
Apple
weekend.
Plus, and then we've got
DC Universe.
we got the DC Universe, but now Warner Brothers is coming out with their own.
Yeah.
$50 a month for Apple Plus.
To see, it's just insane. It's just insane, and the
Apple
problem
has Apple Music. So it's like.
And seriously, the problem is that all these streaming services, like, so once Disney starts their streaming service, they want to take every Disney property away from Netflix, right?
Exactly, Chicken Nugget.
What would you
He
say?
says, I do like the streaming services, but it sucks when a show you are looking forward to is on a different streaming service.
I know.
Like-
What are you supposed to do?
Like, I think it was season 2 of The Flash. They're like, oh yeah, eventually we're gonna get a Teen Titans
He
show.
said $50 a
And
month
then-
was a joke, but still.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
But I remember back like in season 2 of Flash, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna eventually get a Teen Titans show, and then once we started getting to know more about Titans, they were like, oh yeah, it's gonna go on the DC streaming service.
Jeff also
I
said
remember
the
that.
Flash airs extra earlier here now that you have daylight savings time there in the U.S. We don't have it here, so
Yes.
the time slot change is kind of confusing. That would be bad enough that we have to go back and forth.
Yeah,
an
because in
hour.
the fall here in the United States, in the fall,
we fall back 1 hour and spring ahead.
yeah, there's only one part in the country in the middle part of the country that does not change
Yes.
time. Like in parts of Illinois, the state of Illinois, don't change time zones, and but we in the Eastern time zone we do. So we in the fall we go back an hour.
We fall back.
We
and
fall
spring
back
forward.
an hour. That's how you know because it's in the
And
fall.
then you spring forward.
And then you spring forward, exactly. So so there's that. But yeah, these streaming services are just, you know, it's like the Disney thing. I'm really torn with Disney Plus because I want to watch The Mandalorian. I want to watch some of these other DC or these other Star Wars properties because I love Star Wars.
And I'm kind of interested in even the Marvel things.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they got all the original actors.
It's supposed to be the MCU or part of the MCU.
Yeah, and they got Tom Hiddleston to come back as Loki, and they got like all.
Is it War Machine and Falcon? Was it, or is it just Falcon and no? It's Falcon and Bucky, isn't it?
Yeah, Falcon and Bucky. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, so they got all those people in those. I mean, and they're the actual they're the actual people from the films. So that they got Scarlet Witch and Vision as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, the only one that I'm not so sure about is the Cassian Andor one. From Rogue One, because I don't really know that we even need that, but
I don't think that'll go on for a long time. I feel like there'll be like a 1 or 2 season show.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like, I mean, because you'd have to start like way early for it to go on for any amount of time, and I just
see him in Rogue One.
Yeah, so what was that? Marquez says the Vader fan film was the one that got me to subscribe to you guys' reaction. I suggested last week you guys should react to a new film named The Birth of a Monster. Oh, dude, I am so old school trilogy, man. Old trilogy, for sure. Yeah, you know what? So this last week has been kind of a crazy week for us around here, but I do still have your suggestion, and I will have Tiffany make a note of it now, and we'll have to watch it. Marquez 768 says the Vader fan film one got me to subscribe to you guys' reaction. I suggested last week you guys should react to a new fan film named Birth of a Monster, a Star Wars story.
Oh, that's right.
I will also tell you guys, for all of you who, if you love the Star Wars theory movie, so there is another fan film coming out that we actually got to visit the set of, and you can find that right here on the channel. It's called The Blood Crystal. You can find it it comes out in 2 months. It comes out on May the 4th on Star Wars Day, and it's going to be phenomenal. Those guys who made it, the guy who wrote and directed the movie, actually his name is Dark Hoffman. He's from LA, and he's come back to Michigan, and he has worked on things like that we all would know here. He's worked on so many movies. He worked on Thor.
300.
He worked on Smallville. He worked on Benjamin Button. He worked on
tons.
Just tons of movies. I mean, if you look up The Blood Crystal,
everything that we've done with them and
Star Wars,
about
The Blood
them.
Crystal, yeah, and you can find that here on the channel. It's in our various playlists and stuff like that. So please look that up because it is a phenomenal production, and just what they told us about it, I cannot
what
wait.
they've shown in the preview.
And it's super cool because it's a Star Wars fan film that we actually got to go to the set.
I know.
We actually got to be there. They made a full-size A-wing.
We have pictures of everybody in the A-wing, so it's super cool.
Who's that? Who's that just showed up? Con!
Dude.
Had to do it. Yeah. I'm sure that's not the first time Ben's heard that.
Probably not.
What's up, Ben? make myself hoarse. But yeah, look for the blood
go
crystal.
deaf.
Look for the blood crystal. It is going to be a really cool Star Wars. What's happening?
Ina's just screaming. It's okay.
I'm screaming Star Trek stuff. We Star Trek references, man, because Ben Kahn is here now. So
It says BSR Con.
Truly Jeremy, what's up, Truly Jeremy? Good to see you here tonight. All right, guys. Well, hey, it has been fun watching The Flash with you. Man, we got to wait a month to watch The Flash again, but that doesn't mean we got to wait a month to come back together, because we will be back here on Thursday night to watch the Orville with you, to talk more nerdy stuff. I got a few videos coming out before then, and so look for those here on the channel. Please support the channel by just sharing the channel with other people, you know, on your social media, whatever, telling people that we're here, what you like about the channel, stuff like that, because that's, like I said, truly, we are growing this channel. It seems like one subscriber at a time, but you know what? It's awesome, and we're almost to 6,000 subscribers. What's
you see
that?
what William said? He says you guys might actually be the best YouTubers ever.
Aw.
And thank you for appreciating his work.
Absolutely, man. We you know what? I'll tell you what. I always loved doing this channel. I did. But you know what? Since we have started live streaming and gotten to actually meet you all, man, it has made having this channel even that much better. I think Caleb disappeared.
He hasn't commented.
I hope I didn't tick Caleb off with my Batman comments.
Well, just come on Thursday.
I'm gonna have to message Caleb offline, because I hope I didn't tick him off my Batman comments. I really do, because that wasn't my intention.
Gonna hand him a friendship battering.
I'm also gonna color this in the next few weeks.
Nice.
Sweet.
I was just gonna ask if you were gonna color it or keep it black and white.
No,
nice. Nice.
And then we can get a poster frame for it if you want.
Absolutely. So guys, thank you so much for all you do to support us. We just love you all. Can't say it.
Did you see what Movie Tie Jedi said?
What
It says that it feels like you guys break the fourth wall like Deadpool when I'm in the chat. LOL. And then Jeff said, "Thanks, fam. Good night to you. Good morning from the other side of the planet."
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Well, hey, keep being nerdy. Keep loving the stuff that we love. Keep doing the stuff that we do, because you know what? That's what the Poindexter Lounge is all about. It's what?
A place for nerds. That's why I'm wearing my glasses.
That's right. That's right.
And I can't see today.
That's right. But we love having fun with you guys, and there's a lot more fun to come. All right, guys. Have a great night or a great morning.
Yes, wherever you are in the world.
Wherever you are in the world. I love that about this channel.
William just said, a place for nerds.
That's right. It's a place for nerds. I love that about this channel. Somebody mentioned it earlier. Just the fact that this is truly a global community. And that is so cool, because we've made so many of you guys as friends. And that's just awesome. All right, guys. Have a good one. And we will see you on Thursday, hopefully, or next time. Bye-bye.